Next, we have another set of angels. There are angels that are going to appear to every person. They're going to come and pay a visit to every person once they're laid in their grave. Once they are lowered in their grave, there's going to be two angels that are going to ask questions. Who was your Lord? Who was your Rabb? Who was your Lord? What did you believe? What was your belief? What did you say about? Right? All of these are going to be the questioning angels as well. All right. And now, those are some of the main ones. There's many of them out there, but we don't have enough time to go through all of them. But when we say belief in the angels, understand, there's a very spiritual thing that is going on when we speak about the angels. It's not just these people who are they're just sitting here doing nothing. No, that's not the case. They are an integral part of your life, whether you know it, whether you don't know it, whether you believe it or not. And I hope you do believe it, but you better understand. The angels are an essential, integral part of your life, your spiritual life, your spiritual welfare, your spiritual benefit as well. Again, of the most preferred, there are plenty of existence, such as we have angels that protect the elderly. All right, Allah Ta'ala assigns angels that protect the elderly. So you better understand, you should be respecting your elders because there are angels that are assigned explicitly for them. Similarly, you have angels that are protectors of the children. You have angels that accompany those who Allah Ta'ala has specifically assigned to them. There may be people, you may notice there be people, and whenever they enter, you notice there's always some aspect of a divine aspect of them. That's possible because there are angels assigned to this person. For example, there is that of the greatest of all saints, Sayyidina Abdul Qadir Jilani. It said that when he would enter into the madrasa, the angels would be entering with him as well. They would never leave him alone. So you have angels that are assigned to people that Allah Ta'ala explicitly gives the assignment for them to accompany. Next, what other kind of angels are there? I mean, there's millions and millions. We don't have enough time, but just some that I want to point out for you to think about. Give it some thought. You have angels that they roam the earth. They roam the earth and they seek out those gatherings in which the blessed name of Allah Ta'ala, the Almighty Allah, is being mentioned. Right? Where His name is being remembered. Right? So that they can write down the names of those people who are actually in that gathering. All right? They report this to Allah. Ya Allah, these people were gathered. They were mentioning your names. Basically, Allah Ta'ala loves this. They're going to be the ones, they witness for you. They witness for you. And of course, they're adding so many blessings are coming from that. They're the ones, they come and sit and they roam the earth. They look for those people who are mentioning the name. You understand? As soon as you mention the name of Allah, just mention the name. Just say Allah. Just say Allah Ta'ala. That's all you have to do. Everything in creation now is turning its direction, turning its attention towards you. The moment you mention Allah Ta'ala's name, everything in creation, everything in the universe is now turning its attention towards you, including all of the angels. You have no clue how many angels are turning their attention towards you when you are making mention, or you're making reference, or you are making remembrance of the Almighty. All right? And there are angels that are roaming the earth just seeking to sit in your company because you're mentioning Allah. Your company because you're remembering Allah. You're remembering those that Allah Ta'ala loves. Right? There are angels, again, there are angels that are in the assembly of Allah on the flip hand, on the other side of that, on the other side. And this is nothing bad. There are ones that are roaming the earth, again, roaming the earth looking for those people I'm mentioning. There are angels that are sitting in the assembly of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He's mentioning your good name. Allah Ta'ala is mentioning you. You've been mentioning Allah. You've been doing remembrance of Allah. You've been reading Holy Quran. You've been reading Holy Quran. You've been making salat. You've been sitting for zikr. You've been calling on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name. Oh, don't think that for any moment that this is unheard, because Allah Ta'ala is now saying, oh, ya malaikati, oh my angels, hadha abdun min ibadi. Look at this slave of mine doing my worship. And now Allah Ta'ala is extolling all the good merits of your good name. Allah Ta'ala is speaking, He's making mention of you to all the angels. Ya malaikati, oh my angels, I love Him, you love Him. remove the bad deeds from his bad deed, from the scroll of his bad deeds. Remove the bad deeds. Remove the sins from him. Give good in this life for him. Prepare the good in the hereafter for him. This is what Allah Ta'ala is doing in his. And more. It's so much more that we can't even comprehend. But remember, the point here, there are the angels that are actually in his proximity when this is actually taking place. All right? So again, Allah Ta'ala is preparing so many blessings for you that you can't even imagine. You can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. There's so many blessings that Allah Ta'ala is preparing for you. All right? So the list of the angels, their place and their duties is beyond our time constraints. We don't have enough time to actually list all of them. All right? However, the sincere viewer, if you ever want to find out more about the angels, open any Holy Quran to read about them. Examine any collection of hadith. And those whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has endowed with the knowledge. Those who Allah ta'ala has endowed with the knowledge. Allah ta'ala says, those rasikhun fil ilm. Those who are the, as well as the ulama of haqq. Those who stand for the truth. Allah ta'ala, endows them with knowledge as well. The awliya, those who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put under his protection. Those friends of Allah. Ask any of them. They'll tell you stories of the angels that you need to learn, that you need to know. That'll make you couldn't help but fall on your face and prostrate and glorify Allah when you hear about these stories about the angels. When you hear about those stories coming from those awliya, from those rasikhun fil ilm, and so on and so forth. So this concludes our talk on the angels. Remember, we've already established at this point, I believe in Allah. And we've also established now, I believe in the angels. And what do we say? Of the act of righteousness, of the establish of righteousness for a person, is that he amana billahi wa malaika wal malaika. He believes in Allah and he believes in the angels. All right. وما علينا إلا البلاغ المبين وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه ونور عرشه سيدنا ومولانا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وأصحابه وأهل بيت أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.